Hoping that I'm live now. We'll see. I was on there for 4 seconds because I dropped my phone. Let's see if it's working now. There we go. It's a little bit high. There we go. Let me turn off the sound. So I wanted to get on here. It's Magic Monday. So you can just see the top of my head for a minute. So there we go. My ears are so cute. These look cute in this light. I got it just right, obviously. My hair is a little messy, but that's all right. So today I wanted to get on here and do our Magic Monday, which will be our quasi-simple, craft. So I wanted to feature this particular stamp set, which is called Hearts and Kisses. Oh, you're welcome, Alicia. I'm glad you liked it. Because you commented and shared my video. You were drawn for that day. So the Hearts and Kisses stamp set is definitely like a girlfriend kind of stamp set, but I actually wanted to show how you could use it even for like a baby shower, and it coordinates with another set that I wanted to show you about. It's really the lips that make me so happy. But so I wanted to feature this set today in particular, so we're going to do that today. It is $19, I believe, and the punch though is on clearance for only $9, which is a steal. That is really cheap for one of these really nice punches. It's really good quality punch, and you could even use it for confetti if you wanted. Like you needed like girlfriend confetti or baby confetti, and that's what I wanted to show you today. I'm going to use it for a baby announcement. Everyone has used it mainly for Valentine's Day or girl, like a woman, like a girlfriend kind of craft, but I wanted to do one that was using a little different style. So here we go. There we go. All right, so that is, I'm hoping it can be read. I got this new little sign that someone gave me, and so it's fabulousstamper.com, and that's my host code, so that if you guys needed to get anything, buy anything. Oops, I'm a little too far away. I had it in a better spot before. There we go. Sorry. You can see on my workspace. There we go. It's hard for me to see it upside down. So fabulousstamper.com is my website, and this is the host code I want you to use if you order anything, and that way I get credit. I'd really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to change this up because check it out, like the letters fall off like real easily. So I was gonna use it today and maybe another time, and we'll see what happens. So all right, I'm gonna set this aside. Let's hope the cat doesn't jump on top of it because that'll really suck. So welcome to my little workspace. We're gonna be using this stamp set. So I'm gonna pop out, I wanna use the little hearts, that swashy thing that looks almost like lipstick. And I wanna use the kiss, the little lips. And I think that's all for now. I might use another one of the stamps here in a minute, but I think I'm gonna stick with just these for now. So let me set that aside. And we're going to make a little Kleenex container. And I'm gonna show you two different styles, because if you didn't wanna use it for a baby gift, you could use it for a, like a girls' night out kind of gift, or bachelorette party kind of gift. So this is Blushing Bride cardstock. And I was using Kleenex. So this one is a Kleenex, like the actual brand of Kleenex. And this is a generic one I got from the Dollar Tree. So you can't always say that the measurements are going to be exactly the same. And this one's from the Dollar Tree. It's a little bit smaller than the one that I got from Amazon for my niece's wedding, which was like a really nice gray. You can get some really pretty designs on the packaging for Kleenex. It just depends on the company you buy it from. So if you buy a generic one, it's going to be cheaper, but the sizing may be different. So I'll tell you the sizing I used, but actually more importantly, I'm going to show you how I measured it. I decided to go ahead and use this larger one because I have more of these. I only had a few of this, and it's such a garish print. I kind of didn't want to use this as a gift because it's just too garish. It's too funny and bright. It's like teal. You can't see it in the video, but it's a bright, bright teal, and this fuchsia, like magenta. It's super bright. So, yeah. So I decided to use. Oh, wait a minute. Why is this so small? This should be 4 inches wide. It is 4 inches wide. Oh, it needed to be 4 1/4. I cut it wrong. Darn it. I thought, so maybe that's why that was the scrap piece that I had. Let me see if I have another of the Blushing Bride. Yeah. So this is Petal Pink here. This is Petal Pink. And you can see it's like a peach. And this one here is Blushing Bride. It's even kind of hard to see in the video to get the exact right color. I have a special light that might help me in the future. So this is 4 1/4 inches wide is what I need it to be. 4 1/4 inches wide. And I hope my other pieces are that way. I think I measured it that way, but that'll be annoying if that one is not. Oh, this one is too small too. That is so annoying. I had measured it special. Oh no, here we go. Here's the piece I needed for that. And it needs to be, oh, this isn't going to be wide enough. And it needs to be 7 3/4 inch wide. No, it'll be just wide enough. So this is Blushing Bride cardstock, and you scored at 1 1/2. So you'll see how I scored it. And the only way I was able to figure out the scoring, so let's see, I scored it at 1 1/2. Oh, so I made that one and it's the wrong size. 1 1/2, and what's this one? And 2 1/4. I guess I didn't have to go and redo the whole thing. And the next one is 4 1/2. I had scored the wrong pieces when I had it here. And this one, I'll flip it over and it's 1 1/2 from the other direction, which makes it like 6 something. All right, and so I'll do the same thing on this one. 1 1/2. 2 1/4, I believe. I think that's what I said. Yeah, 2 1/4 and 4 1/2. 2 1/4 and 4 1/2, and then the last one was technically, I went ahead and opened it up, was technically, let's see. Oh no, I guess it was just 5 1/4. 5 1/4. I thought it was 6 and something. All right, so those are my pieces there. And the only reason why I figured out how to do this this piece of Kleenex box is I literally just measured the width of the package, but I found that you can squish the top one really small. So it was like trial and error if I can find my scrap one. Yeah. So this is the one I had originally made for my niece's wedding. She wanted Kleenex for my niece's wedding, and you can see I scored it according to measurements, but actually it was too big when I scored it. I actually had to make it a different size in order to get it just right. So it's always good to like score it on a scrap piece of paper so that you get the right measurements for what you need. And so I'm going to be using the nice wide, the nice and wide Kleenex box. This is still the wrong one. Oh, there we go. See, look, I've got too many papers here next to me. Okay, there we go. Now it fits. It just took me a while to figure out which one I'm using. Okay, so as you can see, now it's going to wrap around to the back. Now, like I said, I just measured it on the ruler and just try to figure out, okay, what's the width of this? This is technically 3/4 inch wide, but I only made it oh, I did make it 3/4 inch wide. So I guess I just did measure it the way it had been. Let's see. I thought I had made it a little bit smaller. Yeah, see, it's nice and snug. If you measure it, when you play with it and you'll see. Just measure the width on each side and it'll help you figure out what's the right size that you need. Okay, and it's just a little Kleenex box that we're making, just something fun. I'm gonna make one that's for like a baby shower because I thought that would be fun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some tear and tape to the back of this. There it is. So you can use any kind of glue that you want. You could also use the white glue, which the white glue is the white mono-adhesive Tombow glue. This will also work. It just takes a little bit longer to dry. It's a lot more affordable than the tape runners. The tear and tape is also very, very strong, so I'm going to use tear and tape for this one for now. And you just run it along its edge here. All right. And peel off its edge. And then you're going to wrap it around your little Kleenex package. Like that. Okay. Now, you could also have laid it flat to the side and glued it that way too. That's another way to make sure you get it down. Because once it's laying flat, it's going to make a little box so that you can slide your Kleenex in. Okay, so the little baby one I thought would be fun by just doing something that was super, super girly and fun without actually being too over the top. Because sometimes, I don't know, I feel like some of my friends, they do these different little baby announcements using like fashionista kind of stuff, and that's what I thought we'd do for this baby announcement here, is we do like a little fashionista style of baby announcement. Yeah, there we go. It looked a little funny. It looks almost like a little dry. Let me press it down. Oh, that's like too brown. Sometimes the inks don't exactly match the, sometimes the inks and the cardstock don't match. I have a different pink here I'm gonna use instead of that one. But see, I didn't want this to be too, this paper here, this is polished pink. And you'll see it's super bright pink. So let me clean off the ink here. Where did my ink cleaner go? There it is. This is the Stampin' Chamois. So if you want to clean off your stamps, you can use just water. This is actually like a little sponge you can buy. Yeah, that pink, you can see it's just too brown. The paper is very pink. It's peachy type of pink. It's not as pink as I want it to be. I want it to be a better pink than that. But we'll try this again with a different pink. We'll try using polished pink to see what kind of color I can get. Okay, that's too red. But if I stamp it off, why is it coming out so blotchy? Huh. Okay, let me try that again. The second pink is okay. Okay, that's better. But I don't know why it's so, it's not supposed to be that blotchy. I was using it the other day and it came out just fine. Okay. Let me stamp it a few more times on my scrap here. It could be that just because I cleaned it, I think it was because I had cleaned it. Now it's coming out better. All right. Oh, but now I have stuff all over the edge of it. Here we go. I want a little bit lighter. I want it pink for sure, But I just wanted it a little bit lighter. I don't want it brown. It's still coming out like so splotchy. I wonder what is the deal. Maybe it's this paper. Maybe this paper is the wrong kind of paper. It could be the paper, because when I'm stamping it on this, it looks fine. I think my paper might be a funny paper. Maybe I have a glossy paper and I don't mean to. Let me see if I can grab another scrap from here. Let's try this piece. This piece feels a little like rougher. It's like, looks better on this than it does on the other. I want just a lighter version. I don't know what the deal is. That is so strange. It's like, doesn't look good. Okay, this sucks. Let me think what I'm going to do. This is so annoying. I don't have any other types of paper. Sorry, guys. I just did this the other day. It's like it's too rough. It's like the detail of it's not coming out. Let me get a little pad and see if that helps. Or a catalog. Sometimes if you stamp on a catalog, it'll help. So let's try that. Ugh. Live TV. No. Well, that's better. I guess I needed the catalog. It looks a little bit better. You see a little more of the definition, but it is like so strange. I don't know why I can't get it to come out the right color. Well, it was going to be cute. Now it just looks weird, but cool. Annoying. I like this stamp. Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. I finally got it. I guess I just needed, I was using the wrong side of the paper, one, and I think I was using the wrong side of the paper was the first thing. And the second thing, I think maybe I just needed to have that pad underneath it. That was annoying. So I just had to play with it. I had stamped with it the other day. Okay, so now the lips look a little bit better. So I thought about doing a little baby announcement using this, not announcement, a baby gift, using this and using some white and a little more of the pink. This is the polished pink. So I thought we could do a little punch. There we go. So I'm going to take the heart punch and I want the base of the heart to be this color. Okay. And I want the center of the heart to be this color, which is the petal, no, I mean the blushing bride again. Okay, it's like a peachy pink. And then I wanted to add the lips to it because I thought that may be a cute little, I guess you could use it for a girlfriend gift too, but I don't know. I just thought it would be kind of fun to use it for a baby especially with that style right now where people will have those like little fashion kind of baby showers with shoes, like baby, you know, like baby high heels and all that kind of stuff, which I thought was kind of a fun idea. So, and then I have this ribbon to use, which is on clearance right now, this ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it here. And I have a couple things you could do for if you wanted to add some kind of sentiment to the side. I was thinking I could add XOXO, which is from the kit, or I could add like an actual welcome baby, which I have. It's from another kit you can't get now, but any kind of like baby connected, let's see, oh baby, you are already more loved than you know. That's just one that I happened to find. It could be anything that you had already on hand. This was a kit I actually had. And then this one here is another one that I feel like it coordinates with this really well because it has a similar style. It's called Dress to Impress. And this one has the shoes with it, the perfume, the flowers. I mean, and it has the similar kind of swatch of lipstick. And I just thought they had like a similar kind of design. I really like that. Even like Hello Fabulous would be a fun like welcome to a baby, I kind of felt like. So let's use that one. Let me grab that. And of course, this is Fabulous Stamper, so I always want to use that. So let's go ahead and stamp that. But see, because I'm using the baby colors, I thought it actually just had a nicer look to it. And let me get my Hello Fabulous on here. All right, there we go. I just stuck my hand in the ink. And so I thought I could add that on here as like I kind of thought of it as a baby just because of the colors. I felt looked more babyish than they looked grown up with the baby pink. But I could be wrong. Other people could have a different opinion. And I thought using this twine, which is actually on clearance, it's already going out. You get 10 yards of this twine. There we go. You get 10 yards of this. It has Blushing Bride and it has white. And I just love this little twine. I thought it was really fun. So I thought having like a little bow with the twine would be cute. Come on. And the little heart, I think, makes it look a little more babyish than grown up. Alicia, I thought you had moved away. I thought you had moved away and weren't in San Antonio anymore. Alicia and I went to middle school together. And we've known each other that long. We like found each other on Facebook. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a second to get the right bow. Okay. And then add on this with our little Hello Fabulous. Let's see. It might be too much to add that on. Let's see. It might be too much to add that little on. That looks cute like that. I don't think it's good having the heart and the string together. It's like too much. Maybe just having a bow on the heart. So I'm going to add this on and add this here. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll add this little piece here. to the side, and I think I'll add, maybe instead of, I wanted to add a little heart or a little bow to it. I just loved how this little bow looks. Let's see. Having it wrapped around looked a little funny. So maybe I'll try a little bow just on the heart. Let's see how that looks. See if that comes out right, or if it just looks funny. So before I cut it, we can add a little bow there and see how that looks. Let's see. Looks kind of cute. And I don't even think you can see, this looks like peach and a pink. It's actually a very, very pale, pale, pale pink. And it doesn't look that good on camera, I'll be honest. When I'm looking at it right now, it does not look that cute. But it's actually a really pretty, pretty pink. Very, very pale, super pale pink. I'm gonna add that little bow there with the glue dot. And maybe I'll add some rhinestones, because you can always use a little rhinestone. I don't know, to me it just made me think of like a baby gift. And I felt like you could use this for other things than just a hey girl kind of deal. There's a lot of ideas on the internet right now for this particular stamp set, and it's always a girlfriend type of, you know, hey girl kind of thing. But I thought, what if we tried something a little different with different colors? Ooh, my glue is, I need to leave it upside down. Okay. All right. So, as you can see, it's actually, I think it's cute. I don't know, I think it's cute. It's just the colors on the video that when I'm looking at it right now are really weird. It looks like peach instead of pink. It's actually pink. If you're up close, you'll see that it's pink, especially when it's next to this pink. But I also think the scalloped pink heart kind of gives it more of a girly vibe as opposed to like a woman's kind of vibe. So the other one that I wanted to try for this was a similar one. So we'll set that one aside. I wanted us to stamp and do a burgundy one, which I have the little piece here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, before I move on, I wanted us to make a little baby card to go with it. So we'll take our lips again. And I wasn't even going to do anything fancy. I love the Memory and More cards. These are actually mailable. These I think it's $10 for 20 cards, and you can add anything you want to them. Let's see. Let's see, let me stamp. We'll go ahead and stamp the background of this with the full color. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll use one of the lighter baby pink lips. And hopefully it'll work this time. Get my catalog. My little pad of paper is somewhere else. So all I was going to do on this one was I was going to put the lips right on top here. Nothing fancy on that one. And then I was going to put the sentiment in another corner. And so that like swash in the back is just its background, and then we'll use a traditional black for the Hello Fabulous. Okay. Which is one of my favorite phrases, obviously, from the Dress to Impress set. Okay. And so it wasn't necessarily a baby gift, but kind of like a baby favors, I guess, for a baby shower is what I was thinking, to have it like a little fashionista style. And so that was one way. And this is using the Memory and More cards. So that one is done. Move that one to the side. And then I have the burgundy one. This one is not it. Let's see. No. Where is the one that I just did? I just scored it. There it is. Okay. So here's this one is Blackberry Bliss. And so you go ahead and you fold all your pieces. Then you take your glue. Where is my tape? I think everything that I have touched has disappeared from my hands. I had it all set on my table here, and now it's all just disappeared. Okay, give me a second. I know it's here. I just had it in my hands like 2 seconds ago. There it is. Okay. So then this one is more of like a girlfriend's version. It's a little, I'm going to make it a little more adult because I wanted just a little different style, but it still has the effect of a cute design for like a bridal shower or a bachelorette shower or a party or something like that. So what I was going to do here is I was going to use that background stamp again, but I want to use Blackberry Bliss. I don't have a full stamp pad of Blackberry Bliss. Oh, that's right. I wanted to use, not Blackberry Bliss for that. I wanted to use the Fresh Freesia as the black at the background. Yeah. So let me clean this off so it doesn't get mixed. So instead of using the hearts to punch out, I thought I would use just the stamps this time. And I want to see if I have my pad. There it is. The pad is just easier to handle than that big catalog. I couldn't see it a second ago. So when you put a foam pad underneath it, when you have such a wide surface area to stamp, it'll give the texture that you want. So I'm going to put it over to one side. And see, it gives this, this is a lighter color. I could even see if I could get a lighter color than that. No, it doesn't really work. It's a distinctive stamp where it's supposed to have this different texture to it. Then I wanted to use the Blackberry Bliss to do the lips. So let me get the lips. And I might even see about using a lipstick or something. I'm not quite sure. I was just focusing on the punch, so I probably won't. Oh yeah, see now it's coming out. I don't know, maybe it's the ink that I was using because now this burgundy one is like amazing. So let's try it out and you'll see. So it might have been the ink. Maybe the ink is a little too wet for that other one. See, look at that is perfect. I think it was the ink. Maybe I was inking it with too much ink. Yeah, see, that's perfect. I bet you I was inking it with too much ink and that's why it came out so dark. And let me see about this one. Let me see if I can make this one also a lighter. I bet you I was just, the texture wasn't coming out right and I couldn't figure it out. But see, the texture on this is so much better than the texture on these lips here, and I couldn't figure out why. I think it's just that I was maybe pressing and putting too much ink, one, and two, let me see. Yeah, see, this gives a much better texture. This one is too, these are brand new ink pads. So I bet you anything it was because the ink pad was just a little too wet and I inked it too much. So I need to just press a little more gently to get the right image. So let me try that one more time. I think that was the problem. So let me go ahead and no. It's still a little wet. Right. Yeah, see, it's like bubbly. Like there's a little too much ink. Yeah. All right, let's try this one more time. And I'm gonna try and put it on here instead. It still came out a little too textured. I'm wondering if it's just too much ink. It's really strange. I don't know why it's coming out so bubbly. I think it's too much ink because these little ones have a lot less ink. So anyway, at least I figured out the problem because that was my big thing. I was like, what is going on? Why is this so different? And so I have that side or I have that side. I think I'll use that side. And then I'll punch out my little lips. I think I might, I'm debating on using that one or this one. Let's see. You know what someone told me to do once, to take and rub your ink pad. I think I'm going to use the dark one. Okay. You rub it with like an old gift card that's expired. All right, I want to put this, and I think I want to put a little bit of this ribbon, which is also retiring. It's $7 on the rack right now. I'm glad I figured out the problem with that. Let's see, do I want it to go this way, or do I want it to go this way? Because it's going to go on top of the Kleenex. Yeah, I think I want it to go this way. This is the Blackberry Bliss 3/8 striped ribbon, and this is the snail mail twine combo if you wanted to get the twine, the pink and white twine I was using. So we'll use a little Scotch tape to tape this around the back. This here, and I think I'm going to stamp the Hello Fabulous in black just right here. I thought I was going to use the hearts, but I'm not going to. I think we're good. Right, the black. There we go. You could also use the XOXO, but I don't know. I just find the Hello Fabulous to be very fitting and to coordinate with the two. So, and that'll work. So what we'll do is we'll glue it on the back on here, and then these would be like a fun little bridal gift or bridal shower. What is it? Favor. Oops. Bridal shower favor. Or bachelorette party favor. Well, I guess bachelorette party usually has a lot of like other types of stuff, but there we go. Cute. Got a little bit of glue on there. Also got a little bit of glue on the edge there, but remember you can always use your glue eraser. That'll pick up any extras that you have. There you go. So you can see that it's a different style. It's just a little different. Like this one to me looks very girly, and this one looks a lot more adult. And I feel like there's a big difference between the two. This one is definitely very girly. This one's more adult. So you would use one instead of the other. And I was going to use the same kind of card that I used before, one of the small cards from the Memories and More card pack. And it comes 20 cards in one pack, 10 large and 10 small. And these are the small ones, and I just thought they'd be a fun like little thank you or, you know, whatever gift. So we could do the same. I would probably just do the same style as this. I would do the same thing with the Hello Fabulous, but with the dark burgundy. I wouldn't even change the style really. I would just keep it the same. So I'm not going to show you that again because it's exactly the same. I don't think I'll use the lipstick. I was thinking of adding like lipstick, but maybe on Friday I'll do a different card that's using the lipstick and some of the other pieces from it. But I'm glad we figured out that the ink is just a little too wet, and so I need to figure out a tip for that, because I think these are just too wet of an ink pad, which is making it look kind of like it's bleeding. So I'll Google it and see if I can make that better. So, all right, well, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day.